At St. Henry, we understand the importance of what it means to be crew-united in Christ. Our faith is at the center of everything we do. We begin and end every day in prayer, attend regular class liturgies and prayer services, and the Holy Family Chapel is open before, during, and after school hours throughout the week.
Both inside and outside the classroom, students, faculty, and staff connect with local communities through service, campus ministry, and instruction.
Throughout the year, we perform more than 10,000 hours of community service, giving our time and talent to a wide variety of organizations, including local parishes, food pantries, homeless shelters, inner-city schools, and community nonprofits.
Through service, we grow to become caring leaders who value human life, are dedicated to family, and live a life in service of others. Welcome to the AIMS classroom. AIMS stands for Academic Achievement Through Intervention, Mentoring, and Support. The design of this room provides an open and active learning environment which supports a school student-centered approach to learning. Each student who is enrolled in AIMS is provided with appropriate, individualized academic support. The AIMS program teaches us how to assume responsibility for our education, as well as how to advocate for ourselves in the classroom.
Everyone deserves access to an education that builds a strong foundation for their future success. The key is a mission at St. Henry District High School, which is why a variety of services geared towards helping students succeed are available, including mental health awareness, National Honor Society, after school on-site history, guidance counseling, and much more. The science and technology spaces at St. Henry District High School are second to none. Science, technology, engineering, and math are vital components of our 21st century learning, which is why our campus offers multiple science classrooms, plus 4 dedicated science labs, including the biology, chemistry lab, physical science lab, and the Dr. George A. and Dolores E. Renneker STEM lab.
These labs provide us with increased opportunities to work on project-based assignments. They also allow our teachers to do more hands-on classroom work with us, helping us better understand scientific methods and various theories. The STEM lab is also home to our championship robotics team, better known as Crewbotics. All of our science classes focus on lab work with data collection, processing, and analysis. Various levels of science courses are offered, including college prep, honors, and advanced placement. We have the opportunity to take STEM, biology, chemistry, physics, anatomy and physiology, zoology, and so many more.
Our expanded media center includes a redesigned computer lab, green screen room, and communal space that fosters student collaboration. Our championship esports team calls this place home. It's also where you'll find some of our fellow students building state-of-the-art computer equipment.
Our media center is used regularly by our faculty and staff for professional development opportunities, parent orientations, and presentations. Its open concept gives us the freedom to explore multiple subjects independently, such as computer networking, computer software, gaming, video recording and editing, computer programming, and software development. With direct access to our IT labs, AIMS rooms, STEM lab, and global and digital classroom, we can easily collaborate on projects with students in other.
Our technology department aligns its curriculum with the needs of local universities and businesses. This means that we are exposed to different information technology fields such as computer science and user interface. In addition, students attend conferences, compete in local competitions such as Tech Olympics, and participate in job shadow opportunities provided by local companies. Welcome to our Fine Arts Building. This $8 million expansion project is just one of the attributes that sets St. Henry apart from other high schools in our region. The centerpiece of this building is our beautiful 650-seat Dries Holmes Auditorium. This space was designed to host a wide variety of events, including student productions, band and theater classes, school masses, and community gatherings. The Ed and Betty Duzing Black Box Theater is adjacent to our main theater. This versatile space is used for rehearsals, smaller performances, classroom instruction, and banquets. The Scene Workshop and studio is outfitted with tools and equipment we can use to build stage sets, design and create costumes, and more.
The Wilson Family Art Gallery was specially designed to showcase student artwork. It's also perfect for hosting alumni, grade school, and professional art exhibits.
As St. Henry students, we have the opportunity to take a wide variety of fine arts courses such as visual arts, photography and film, digital art and design, drama, chorus, chamber choir, and band.
These courses are all held in the Fine Arts wing of our campus. Here, we can explore, develop, and master skills in spaces especially designed for the arts. For example, our visual art classroom features an extra-large, northern-facing window wall to bring in natural light, and our main theater is outfitted with state-of-the-art sound and lighting systems. St. Henry's athletic programs have a long and distinguished history, holding numerous titles including more than 65 state championships and 19 All-A state championships. We offer fall, winter, and spring sports. These include golf, soccer, cross country, volleyball, basketball, swimming and diving, cheerleading, bowling, archery, track and field, tennis, softball, baseball, lacrosse, and esports.
Located right here on our main campus, we have access to Holbrook Gymnasium, Griffin Soccer Field and Track, Paul Kramer Baseball Field, Wink Kramer Softball Field, and weight room. St. Henry also operates the St. Henry Athletic Complex, better known as the Shack. Located just 2.5 miles from our campus, this facility provides our teams with ample training, conditioning, and practice space.
In addition, St. Henry offers a number of clubs and extracurricular activities such as Student Council, National Honor Society, Student Ambassadors, Academic Team, Art Club, Broadcasting Club, Campus Ministry, Pep Band, School Musicals and Plays, Acrobatics, Science Clubs, Drug-Free Clubs, Foreign Language Clubs, and so many more. These activities give us an opportunity to form new friendships with fellow Crusaders while having a positive and lasting impact on our school and community.
competition during the match. Sorry. We also have to include the recommended derogatory comments from the athletes, coaches, and officials during this competition. Failure to abide by these standards could result in removal from tonight's game. We ask that you now rise and move your hats for our pregame prayer and playing our national anthem. In the name of the Father, and the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Almighty God, in your goodness, you bless us with many gifts and talents. We ask you to bless this great nation, breathe light upon your people, to recognize that we're all created equal in the image of Christ. We thank you, Lord, along with all who have made this contest possible. Watch over and protect all of these athletes. Aid them to do their best to be a sign of good sportsmanship to all. We thank you for this great opportunity and ask for your blessing through Jesus Christ our Lord. Amen. In the name of the Father, and the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Now to honor America, the playing our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose sunshines and bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watched, works are gallantly streaming, and the rockets rattle bursting. They flew through the night, that the flag was still there. Oh, say does that star spangled for the land free.
Senior high school volleyball program wants to say thank you to our dedicated officials. Both of these officials play a pivotal role in fostering the spirit of high school athletics. We want to extend our heartfelt gratitude to them for their efforts. Tonight's officials are Angela Hummendorf and Amber Tellis. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Holbrook Hall and Coach Maureen Kaiser Court on the campus of St. Henry District High School. On behalf of Principal Grant Brandon, Director of Athletics Jim Denler, and Head Coach Maureen Kaiser, we welcome you to tonight's contest between your St. Henry Crusaders and our guests, Ursuline Academy Lions. Here are player introductions for this evening. Introducing Ursuline Academy Lions. Number 1, Madison Collins. Number 2, Kelsey Green. Number 3, Rachel Whiteman. Number 4, Mackenzie Higgins. Number 5, Alex Glasky. Number 6, Edward Nicole. Number 7, Alex Finn. Number 8, Ethan Cable. Number 9, Julian Forrest. Number 10, Austin Price. Number 11, Anna Bierman. Number 12, Stephen Phillips. Number 13, Alex Franz. Number 14, Alex Morris. Number 15, Jacob Radishevsky. Number 19, Luke Smith. Number 20, Kevin Radishevsky. Lions are coached by Allie Butcher. Introducing the Crusaders, number 1, Kennedy Sin. Number 2, Madeline Houston. Number 3, Julie Moore. Number 4, Kirsten Gilman. Number 5, Manny Gilmer. Number 6, Ruby Casey. Number 7, Jennifer Butler. Number 8, Lauren Taylor. Number 9, Ellen Crick. Number 11, Emily Helmer. Number 12, Mike Blackburn. Number 13, Jill Brookenbeck. Number 14, Paige Rye. Number 15, Bobby Payne. And number 16, Julie Blackburn. Consider the coach from Maureen Kaiser.
Hello and welcome to the St. Henry broadcast. Here we have a good competition up here. The St. Henry District High School Crusaders against the Ursuline Lions. I got my two fellow spokespersons here, Evan and...
My name is Dominic. This is my first time. I'm very excited.
Yes,
Yeah,
we got
welcome,
Dominic
Dominic.
here. Welcome, Dominic.
Evan, as Landon was saying, we're looking to see a great match here out of the Crusaders tonight and the Ursuline Lions. We saw the JV play, and Ursuline looked pretty strong. Luckily, St. Henry did take them down pretty easily.
But we got St. Henry as a good state competitor. This should be a really good matchup. Both teams pretty even on the board. Should be a pretty good game we got here,
Well
guys.
said. Well said.
Our starting lineup for the Crusaders includes Corinne Blackburn, Lizzie Casey, Maddie Demler, Elliot Flick, Madeline Keepert, and Violet Main, and Kennedy C.
Coming in for your Lions, the Lions, the visiting Lions, we have Kelsey Green. We have Madeline Goski. We have Caitlin Crable. We've got the libero, number 13, Addie Franz. Oh, sorry, not the libero.
And here the Lions come with the first serve of the game. And it hits the net. First point for the Crusaders. That's what you love to see right there.
Yeah, really good start. That's what the Crusaders need to get out in front. Give a bit of a pat. If the Crusaders want to win this game, I feel as if they need to create a lot of insurance points to be able to pad in case the Lions go on a run. And the same for the Lions as well. Both teams needing insurance points to be able to win each set.
And Maddie, good set to Gianna. Gianna hits it
Point
down and
Crusaders.
in. Good job there.
Great score by the Crusaders right there.
And here comes Maddie again for her serve. Her serve was a little close to the net there, barely tipped over first time. But it's first one of the game.
That's just how good her serve is there, Evan.
She's just warming up. You know how it is.
That's going to be a lift, and it'll be a point Crusaders.
Was that a lift or was that a line fall? I didn't see.
Not sure. It looks like a lift the way her hand was moving up that way, but I'm not sure.
Either or, it's a point for the Crusaders. I'm not complaining.
Yes.
And Maddie Demler, another beautiful serve inbounds.
They set.
First line looking to respond. What a powerful
There we
spike
go.
right there. Gianna looking to respond. Sends it out of bounds.
So the Lions get on the board finally. It's 3-1 Crusaders. As number 12, Katie Gillis, will take the serve for the Lions.
I'm not gonna lie to you, Landon. She looks pretty tall. Maybe taller than you. I'm not gonna lie. Gianna here, another spike. And Ursuline looking to respond right here, and that was Gillis. What a smackdown straight to the floor.
Very good serve by Ursuline. There's really nothing you can do about that. That's just a really good hit. I mean,
my goodness.
Hopefully the Crusaders can recover from a powerful hit like that. Luckily, they are still up by 1.
we got our St. Henry student section giving the home field advantage. Number 12 back to serve.
And
Point
Gillis, after
Crusaders.
2 great plays, just hits it a little bit out of bounds.
And we have a sub.
Corinne Blackburn coming in for Kennedy Sieg. Corinne, the West Point Army commit.
Go
Looking to
Black
have
Knights.
Looking to have a great senior season here at St. Henry. Already has racked up quite a few awards.
Yes.
Looking to get a few more, maybe a state championship. You never know.
Yeah, you know, I remember her going her junior year here at St. Henry, and I knew she was going to be pretty good. I mean, we could see early sparks of that last year. We knew she was going to be something special this year.
Yeah, definitely with a lot of great leadership previous years. A lot of great D1 commits in volleyball section.
And a block.
And that is not what you normally see out of Corinne. Ursuline's got a lot of tall players right there on the net, though. She's going to have to figure out a way to combat that.
They got a lot of tall people stacked up right on their line.
And
it's going to be tough. Crusaders need to hit the ball harder and more accurately to make sure it gets over that line.
Good. And Corinne taps it over. Ursuline looking at that save.
And it's high.
Now out of bounds, Crusaders are up once again.
And we can see how close this game's going to be. We had St. Henry start out to an early lead. Ursuline catch up. St. Henry back in the lead. It's going to go back and forth a lot throughout the night.
And Violet Main, good serve. Ursuline just taking a free ball over there. St. Henry staying composed. Gives it to Liz Casey. Liz Casey couldn't get it. Tipped off the hands of Ursuline out of bounds. Honestly, that was best case scenario right there.
I agree.
Intense game so far. Expect a pretty big challenge for both teams.
Yeah,
And a
definitely.
missed set by Ursuline gives St. Henry the point. They're now up 3, 7-4.
Little slip up by Ursuline. They're down, find themselves down 3 pretty quickly. Looking to make a little comeback run here. And lack of communication causes another
Setting
free
it
ball to
over.
go over. Maddie, back to Lizzie. Lizzie.
Tips it over. Ursuline recovers.
Maddie once again. Kennedy. Kennedy back to Lizzie. Lizzie tips it over again. Ursuline looking to respond to this. Free ball over to the back. Violet Main to Maddie. Maddie over there to Gianna. Gianna spikes it down. Ursuline tries to hit it, and it's
And
out.
there it is. That was another long set, back and forth, back and forth. We're going to see a lot of that tonight, as I've said earlier.
The Crusaders have doubled the score of the Ursuline Lions, looking to continue their 4-0 run right here. And Maddie Demler, good save right there. Kennedy back to Gianna. Gianna trying to get another point here. And good dive there by the Lions. What a spike. Oh my
Wow.
goodness. That
What
one
a
just comes
save
right
by
back to
Maddie
them.
Demler.
And that one was ruled
Crusaders.
out. Crusaders with another point. That was some crazy action we just saw right there. The
Common theme I'm
Lions,
seeing a lot of here. You see the Crusaders, their tactic here really is to almost stutter their spike, just tap it right over. Ursuline's expecting a big hit, falls right in front of them.
the Lions have called a timeout. We'll see you after the break, ladies and gentlemen. And Violet Main starting off again with another serve. Ursuline looking to get it back.
What a recovery!
Takes that one to the body, sends it back over the net. Here comes Ursuline. Back to Violet Main, sends it up to the rafters. Maddie Demler over there to Liz Casey. Liz, it's blocked.
it's recovered
And good-
again by St.
What a
Henry.
recovery. Gianna with a point. What a score.
What a rally by both teams. The Crusaders come out with the point.
Gianna
We
Butler
can
looking to
already
get...
tell how exciting this game is going to be.
Gianna's gotten multiple points off that spike right there. Just what a great outside hitter right there.
We almost see a bit of a
incredible, if
student
I do so
section
myself.
battle.
And Ursuline looking really to find a point here. Honestly, anything to stop this Crusader run. And Corinne,
And a
it's not easy
foul.
for them.
Crusaders on a roll now.
Not about a
That
10th at a
is 3
save from the
points in a row
Lions,
scored after the
but it
half.
did not pay off.
One more point for the Crusaders. Good job there. Crusaders honestly showing this Lions. This is no sweat off their back. It's 12-4 right now. Crusaders have tripled the Lions score. Violet Main's been on an insane serving run, looking to continue that right here.
Right now the Lions have met their match.
Oh yeah, they have.
And you know, you're going to wonder if the Lions are going to wake up or if the Crusaders are just going to keep going.
And Liz Casey with another
Crusaders
spike.
again. They have no answer to this line.
Crusaders again trying to continue their run.
And
Looks
men-
if that will
mental
continue.
mistakes beginning to pile up for Ursuline. I can feel a timeout coming soon.
Honestly, Dominic, do you think there's anything Ursuline can do to turn this game around right here?
I think that what they mainly need to do is they need to work together a bit more. They truly need to put together what the other people are putting in.
I completely agree.
I'm seeing a lot of nerves. I'm seeing a lot of mental mistakes. They don't feel like they can do anything right. and they're just struggling everywhere as a result.
Exactly.
And the coach of the Lions, Ali Butcher, looking to make some subs here.
A bit of frustration setting in.
Sends on Alice Finch, looking to make a difference, looking to try to get anything going here to answer. The Crusaders give up their first points after their 11-0 run.
And
Really
Ursuline
incredible by the Crusaders
finally
right
makes
there.
a break. We'll see what they can do and to build on this to try and get their way back into the set.
And Violet Main, after her 11 amazing serves, gets subbed off for Caroline Tabling. And here come the Lions into the
And it's
net.
a low serve.
Honestly, back to what Dominic was saying earlier, I agree. If this team can stop sending so many free balls over and get a bump set spike, we've seen a couple of their spikes. They've been deadly. Crusaders have gotten those back up, but if they can keep hammering down those spikes, they're definitely going to get more than 5 points.
Well
You
put,
know-
Evan.
You know, I see a lot of momentum stopping.
What a smackdown by Corinne Blackburn right there.
And that's a common theme we see throughout Corinne. We saw it a lot last year. We see it a lot this year. Her ability to just get up there and just put it right on him.
Exactly. Adding on to what I said earlier, this team really needs to keep prepping up things ready just like that.
And that's those bump set spikes. That's exactly what the Lions got to do. They look to have found their groove here. However, they are down 11 points. They do need to put on quite a run here against the Crusaders.
Maybe this will finally give a momentum swing in their favor. They've struggled a lot with getting momentum. Maybe that'll allow them to get something going here.
And Maddie Demler hits it just barely too high.
We see some life now in the Lions as we see them starting to find something.
And Madeline Goski, the senior over here for the Lions, looking to serve, get her team back in this game. And Corinne just smacks it in the face of the Lions, not letting them stop anything at the net.
Lions not even getting a chance to breathe in this.
That's not.
Crusaders
That's
keeping the pressure on
undefendable.
no matter what.
That's undefendable.
It truly would be impossible for them to do it with that short of space.
Ladies and gentlemen, we've seen it here, but so has Army West Point. They've also seen the insane talent by Corinne Blackburn, and that's why she's committed there in the fall. And Kennedy Sieg, number 1, the libero for the St. Henry Crusaders. Just a freshman.
To a low serve.
She makes those serves 99 out of 100 times. Little mistake
You
there.
can see the Lions a bit hesitant about their serves. If you look here, a bit less power on those serves just to make sure they can get it over. It's causing them to be a little bit more hesitant.
And Maddie Demler, used to smacking those spikes, barely tips one over, a little bit out of bounds.
The Lions are coming back in this game. It's not over till it's over.
Seems very much so possible that they could take this over.
And the student section not making that easy for Ursuline right here.
Exactly. Both team student
And-
sections are truly saying a lot of things. Try and throw the other team
And
off.
good save by Caroline Tabling. Here comes Ursuline, hits it over.
What a
Kennedy,
set
good
by
save.
both teams.
Here comes the freshman to Maddie. Maddie sends it over.
It's still
What a
going.
recovery.
Ursuline looking to send it over. Little free ball. Oh,
It's
barely
St.
not
Henry
enough
wins the
power on that
set
thing.
for the
Very close.
round.
And this is the set point. Here, Crusaders senior Lizzie Casey will take this serve. It's 21. Lizzie Casey sends it over. Ursuline looks at a little shaken up there, sends it over. Kennedy, freshman, back to Maddie. Maddie
Tips
tips
it
it over.
over. They
Arnold's
recover.
getting it.
And Gillis
Oh,
right back into
God.
his face. Crusaders have taken the 21st point.
If I'm not wrong, I believe this is match point.
And it seems to be mistaken. The games go to 25, not 21, excuse me. And here comes Lizzie Casey. Once again, what a powerful serve. Good save by Ursuline. Sends it over. She gets that back. Freshman to Maddie once again. Maddie sends it over. And Ursuline Gillis. Blocked twice in a row. Gillis sends it over again. That one finds its way
Recovered.
across the net. Kennedy to Maddie. Maddie, once again, what a powerful serve. And that call, I do
on
not agree with.
point.
I'm just going to say that right now. I'm 98% sure that one hit the line.
Not sure if the student section agrees with the call either.
I'm
as
sure
they
the
are
line
not
judge has a
happy.
better view than I do, but
Yeah.
from my gaze up here, I'm pretty sure that one was in.
Well, sadly, it's not up to us what the score is. It's up to what the refs think.
Crusaders luckily still do have an 11-point lead in this set
Yes.
right here. Addie Franz sends it over to Lizzie Casey. And here comes Violet Main. Doesn't get it
Crusaders
over,
still
but it's
able to
blocked, so the
recover.
freshman
Good
hits
recovery.
it back to Maddie. Maddie sends it over. Here comes Gillis. Can she get blocked? Once again,
down.
time to
And that
set.
is out
And the
of bounds.
Crusaders have met every spike with the block.
And Gillis seems to have met her match at the net, being blocked 3 times in a row. What an insane performance by the Crusaders. And here come the Lions. Kennedy sets it up. Emily Helmut drives that one to the wall.
Striking it down to the ground.
Beautiful job there by Emily Helmers.
Had to be impossible to try and reverse that.
Let's say
Once
Henry
again, take
makes
a look
some
at the
subs.
score. The Crusaders are up by 11 points.
And Gianna Butler's back in this game. We saw the amazing impact she had in the start of this game. Many points off the spike.
Good by
What a
Kennedy
recovery.
Steed.
And Gianna comes back. It's blocked. Maddie Demler keeps this one alive. And Violet Main will just send it over. Ursuline looking to spike it down. Gets a little light tip. Kennedy sends it to Emily. Emily smacks it.
Oh,
But it is blocked by Gillis. She's looking to get her get back right now. And she goes to serve this ball. Lions down 10. They're not out of this yet. Gillis looking to go on a run out here on these serves.
If
And
the Lions,
Ursuline may have some life to get back in this game. What do you think, Dominic?
I think that if the Lions keep up this great work of synergy, they might actually be able to pull off the miracle and get up from this 10-point
I would agree.
disadvantage.
And Kennedy, good effort
Just
there.
like that, the Lions are up again.
And tell you what, give them some momentum. Anything can happen.
Kennedy just not where she wanted to place that ball. We saw good effort, saw good hustle by the Crusaders, but here come the Lions. And it's over. Liz Casey to Kennedy. Kennedy back to Gianna. Looks to spike it. And that one out of bounds.
You can tell both coaches of both these teams have put a lot of effort into training both of these teams, and it's clear that it's paying off.
And the Crusaders, one of the top teams in the state all around, not just in their division.
Ursuline right there with them, though. They're one of the better teams in the region as well. The area, sorry.
And Urs now looked like a lift, one hand onto the ball. I may not know the rules, but shows them that ball go live.
23-14. If I'm not mistaken, the Crusaders only need 2 more points.
2 more points, and the
2 more
Crusaders take
points.
this set. As the student section has mentioned, Violet Main is a freshman.
And
Puts an
we have
insane
Emily
smack
Helmers
down.
doing the serve for the Crusaders. It's a good serve.
Pretty good hit. There comes Violet again. Barely tips it over. Lions looking to send that one across to Liz Casey. Maddie Demler sends it back to Gianna.
And Ursuline making this set close. They're coming back after being down 11. With the Crusaders having them by the throat, they've come back and make this one interesting.
That is true. I'm not entirely sure what they called. Might have been a double touch there by the Crusaders, but Crusaders just need 2 more points. Kennedy sends it to Corinne. Corinne making one of those points happen right now. What an insane shot right there. Honestly, with her 6'3" height, seems
She's like
nothing's
the LeBron
impossible.
of volleyball.
You know, I tell people I'm 6'3", and then I stand next to Corinne, and they realize I might be like 6'4", so. Here comes Gillis with a smackdown. Good save by Maddie Demler. Kennedy over to Gianna. Gianna smacks it over.
Out of bounds again.
Just a little bit too high right there.
St. Emery is 1 point away from match point. If they can just get this, they win the set. But the Lions are not going to make it easy on them, as we've seen. Their ability to keep coming back, that's going to keep this game interesting throughout the
Well
whole
said,
night.
the Lions are recovering very, very well from where they were before. They were at a 11-point disadvantage, and now they gained 1 more.
And that's the
Crusader
set,
point.
ladies and gentlemen. Crusaders win the first set 25-16 after a muffed serve there by Ursuline. What a great set. We saw a lot of great spikes, a lot of great effort by both teams, and we'll see you after the break, ladies and gentlemen. And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to set 2 of the Crusaders versus the Ursuline Lions. And Lizzie Casey starts this one off here. Last set, we saw Crusaders come out with the win, 25-16. After a hard-fought battle, Ursuline looked to come back towards the end, but St. Henry fended them off.
And we saw Ursuline in the last set. They were really starting to rally at the end. Something I was thinking of, that could really carry over to these next few sets. You know, they're finally getting warm. Look out, I mean, it could be a lot closer than it was last time now that they're really in the zone and know what they're doing.
Exactly said. And right now, with that first point scored by the Lions, there's a high possibility that after that first game they could build a bit more synergy and they could truly build to win this whole thing.
I agree. We definitely are rooting for the Crusaders, though. We've seen a lot of great plays out of both teams. Crusaders had an insane 11-0 run in the first set, looking to repeat that again. Gillis once again blocked. That's like the 4th time this game. Gillis just looking to find some success at the net. St. Henry not making that easy for her.
No.
Exactly said.
It's been rough for the front line of the Lions right now.
And Dominic, mentally, what do you think she's going through right now? How do you think you can overcome that mental block of getting blocked, and still going up for that next fight?
I think what's going on in her mind right now is like she could do it. It's like I can do this, I can do this, I can do this. Which is why she still keeps on going on that same play to see if she can maybe stop that from going on.
I agree. She attempts that serve, doesn't really make it as far as she wants. Definitely needs to lock in, get in the zone here. Looking to make a difference in this game, though.
We have Emily Helmers up to serve for the crew. And a faulty bump by the Lions gives St. Henry the point. It's now 4-2.
And Weedman, good effort there, diving to the side, just did not see any of her teammates where that ball did land. And Emily once again on the serve. Gillis knocks it up. Here comes the Lions. Sends it over. Emily, good save. Maddie back to Violet. Violet hits it over. Gillis with the save. Ursuline looking to respond. Smacks it down. Violet hits it up. Maddie over to Violet. Violet.
Too high.
A little bit too high there. Crusaders have a 4-3 lead in this game. Ursuline looking very strong here.
Yeah.
Now, adding
It
on to the
definitely
point you
came-
made earlier, how do you think that she's going to be able to overcome the mental blocks, in your opinion?
I personally think that Gillis does have a mental block right now. There's definitely things going through her mind. Hold up, what an insane smackdown by Corinne. Lions tried to block her there at the net. That did not happen at all. Corinne just finding her way to smack that ball down. But anyways, Gillis definitely does have that mental block. She has that mental challenge. Her teammates are out here supporting her, keeping her in this game. And that's what we're going to see have to add up throughout this set.
I think some of the things that are going to, keep the Lions in this game, as well as some of the mistakes by St. Henry, their mindset would be, hey, if I'm messing up, they're messing up too. We're still in this game, and I think that's what's keeping them in, Hope that the other team's mistakes will outweigh mine, and we can pull out of this game.
Well said.
And Gianna, another spike.
Blocked.
Alice Finn tries to knock that one over, hits the net.
And those are some of the things that kill O'Reilly, that kill all the momentum a team has. Is just a full wall on the front, It's really demoralizing.
And Alice Finn has had a lot of these outside hits, some of them going over, some of them not. But we're seeing a lot of potential out of her, so we're definitely going to look to her more in this game.
I would agree.
And number 20, Lindy Ratuski. What an insane hit right there. Sends it over to Kennedy. She just had no response to that. And Madeline Goski subs in here for Alice Finn. We saw her on the serve in the first set. We're seeing her again. Gets it over a nice solid serve, a pretty easy response from the Crusaders. Maddie just smacks that one down to Weedman. No response there from the Lions.
If you look at the score right now, it's a bit different than what happened in set one. You could see that the Lions, they're keeping it very close to the Crusaders.
And it seems the student section has moved over to right next to the door.
I believe that was a result of a Beechwood game a few months back with the incident with the Beechwood parents.
And what a block there by the Crusaders, seeing a lot of great front line defense. Emily Helmer's definitely leading the charge right here as the middle for St. Henry.
Definitely leading the front half of this Crusader line, blocking, setting, really helping them out up front.
And we've seen Emily on the outside hits. We've seen her playing back row. We've seen her playing front row. She's definitely going to be such a help to this team, especially as a senior next year.
Definitely an all-purpose player, and those guys are really the ones that can help. If you get a lot of position-specific players, that's good. But if you can get great players that can play great everywhere, that's a state competitor right there.
And Gillis, good effort right there, just doesn't place it where she wants. Really looking to make an impact in this game. Her teammates, especially Weedman, looking to cheer her on, trying to keep her in this game, trying to prevent her from getting that mental block.
That'll be a point, St. Henry.
And Liz Casey hits that one a little bit high. Personally, I don't know if that went in, but I'm not going to complain. And it looks like there's been a timeout called. Ladies and gentlemen, we've seen a lot of great volleyball being played, but we'll see you after the break.
And welcome back from the break, ladies and gentlemen. We're back with a 10-6 score. St. Henry up front by 4.
And goes with a smackdown. She's back in this game.
Not even giving them a chance to breathe at all when we're starting things off.
We've seen a lot of back and forth so far in this game. We're up right now in the second set. St. Henry winning the first set, but other than that, been a lot of back and forth, and we've seen a lot of it in this second set right
And
here.
Emily with the return back there, answering that point from the Lions with a point of her own. What an insane hit.
Both teams not letting each other even get a breath at all. It's just truly an intense game.
And Maddie Demler on the serve right here. Hits it over. Gillis over to Franz. Franz, good set right there. Smacks it over.
Setting it.
Maddie sends
Taps
it
it
to Maine.
right over, but Ursuline seems ready for it.
And Weedman with the free ball over to Lizzie Casey. Maddie, good set to Emily, but she's blocked right there. Lions starting to find their groove. Cutting. Well, that was a missed point. Score should be 11-8. I think they gave that one to the Crusaders.
I believe so.
Oh, that's actually my bad. It went off the block and out of bounds.
Tips it over, and the Lions aren't ready for it.
And good
Crusaders
little tip
getting-
by Violet Main right there.
Crusaders getting another point against all the odds.
And the student section letting them know she is only a freshman.
And
Brandon, do you think the Lions are going to be able to recover from this big of a lead from the Crusaders?
I think they will. We've seen a lot of sparks of life throughout this game. More so definitely in the later parts of the first set and definitely in the second set. Obviously, we see with them just scoring. They're keeping it pretty close. I've never seen them go below more than, I want to say, 6 or 7 points, especially in the second
that 11-0
set.
run in the first set.
Yes, after being down by 11, they've really never let it get that bad ever since. So I definitely think they can still keep it close.
Makes sense.
And there you go. That was just an insane hit right there by number 9, Jillian Forrest. Smacks it right down, maybe a foot away from the net.
Yes.
And you saw the Crusaders, they got blocked. Tried to get a little comeback. Lions giving them no time to respond.
And we can almost see the Lions almost adjusting with the Crusader offensive as this game progresses. They're starting to learn what they do. But as they learn what they do, they're almost trading, and the Crusaders compensate.
And that's another
As we
block from the
see.
Lions right there. Just really finding an answer to all these hits from the Crusaders. And honestly, if I'm Maureen Kaiser right now, give me Corinne Blackburn. Put Corinne Blackburn into the game.
Put your college commit in the game.
Crusaders cannot get too cocky. They really need to focus. They get
Violet
too
Main
cocky,
with the
they might-
smackdown. That one was tipped
down.
That one was tipped off the hand of the
Hard.
Lions. Crusaders get that point back. Bring that lead back up to 4 points.
As I was saying, Crusaders, they're on a roll right now. They really need to focus, though, if they want to get this win.
And Miss Kaiser must have heard me talking because here's Corinne into the game right here.
Putting your biggest, tallest offensive hitter on the front line is probably the best decision you can make in a close game.
And Weedman, good set there to Bierman. Bierman
That'll
knocks
be
that one to the back line.
Point, Ursuline.
Lions get another point.
pretty close call, but the line judge rules it is a point Ursuline, and it is in.
And here comes Weedman, sends that one over to Kennedy. Kennedy to Maddie. Maddie, Liz Casey.
They
just
bump
sends
it
a little
over.
free ball.
And it's
Then you
still
go cover.
going.
And
Something-
Ursuline got blocked. Looked to find something there. Balls just weren't hitting.
Something I'm really seeing from both these teams, but especially the Lions right here as this game progresses. We're seeing a lot of effort diving, skidding on the floor, I mean, it's just a lot of raw effort by both teams, which makes this game such an exciting matchup.
And Corinne just could not get back to the net in time. Took a point.
The Crusaders went for that same, trying to block them from the spike from a spike. But this time, the Lions managed to recover from that and didn't let them take over.
And Violet Main takes a seat here for Gianna Butler. Gianna, we've seen a lot of success out of her through this game. Looking to find just a little bit
Crusaders
more.
looking to recover this and get it over.
And here comes Ursuline. Little hit there, trying to trick up the St. Henry defense. And here comes Finn, sends that one just over. called out right there.
Crusaders now are only 9 points away from winning the second set.
Yes. But Ursuline keeping it close for sure. Definitely going to be a close game as this goes through.
And Madeline Keeper on the serve. We've not seen too much playing time out of her this set. She's definitely looking to make her mark, though. Corinne taps that one over. And that one just barely passed the 10-foot line.
You know, we were talking about players that can do it all, you know, all-around players. Corinne is definitely another one of those players. That's the reason she is committed to a D1 college. She can do it all. She can block up front. She can spike. She can block. She can even hit. She can even serve from the back.
And timeout called there by Ursuline, really trying to stop this run from taking too much of a charge. They've gotten this game close, but St. Henry's just been on a crazy run recently. But we'll see you after the break, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the second set of this game between the Crusaders and the Lions. Crusaders currently lead 18-12 here as Madeline Keeper takes the first serve out of the timeout. And behind the back, wow, I haven't seen that before. Lizzie Casey looks to respond. And Ursuline smacks that one over.
St. Henry was recovering.
The Crusaders have an answer for everything the Lions are throwing at them.
And Ratajkowski.
But I don't think they had an answer for that. Something we'd like to add as this live stream continues. Our moderator has just informed us that he's added noise suppression to the mics because it is so loud here in the gym. We have the visiting St. Ursuline JV and our own student section cheering so loud that our normal mics just can't pick up our voices. So
And with a smack, but it is blocked by Corinne and Liz Casey. The dual seniors on this team just making their presence known. And what is that? Like the fifth, sixth block Gillis has run into this game. Only in the second set here.
And if you look at the score right now, the Crusaders are very, very, very close to hitting that 25 to get the second set under their belt.
And Ratajkowski. What an insane hit from her. We've seen like 3 in a row real quick here. And Ratajkowski will take the serve. She looks to have been the option here for the Lions after Gillis just hasn't really found success. She's looked to step up.
definitely, she's been one of their X Factor players throughout this game. Definitely someone they look up to and look to when things aren't going their way.
And just not the best set there from Madeline Keeper, not what she wanted. Crusaders still up 4 points. Ratajkowski with her second serve here.
Ursuline making this game interesting, now only up 4 to the Crusaders.
And Emily smacks that one down, but it's out.
Seems right now the Lions are,
Looks like
are
a
on
tip
some sort of hot
from
streak right
Ursuline,
now.
but the line judge rules that it was not tipped, so it will be a point St. Ursuline and a serve for Ratajkowski.
She smacks that one over once again. Liz Casey on the save. Keeper back to Liz. Liz just not on the right part of her hand there. Barely hit the side of her palm.
And I'll say this again, it seems like the Lions are on some sort of pretty big hot streak.
Yeah, another timeout called there. This one by the Crusaders. But we'll see you after the break, ladies and gentlemen. And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. The Crusaders coming off their timeout here, looking to put a stop to Ratajkowski's run. And just needs to send it over. Caroline gets it right there. Ratajkowski over to Franz. And there we go, another save by Caroline.
Oh,
Maddie to
my.
Maddie. Doesn't go over, it's blocked.
They recover. Great
And
recovery
they set it
there.
over. And Franz hits it over to Gillis. Gillis smacks that one down. It's called in. I don't know about that one, but it's a 1-point game here. And
Once again, the Lions staying on this streak and almost tying up with the Crusaders.
And it looks like, yes, as my colleague stated, it is only a 1-point deficit now.
And I'm not sure what was just called there. Little fault by the Crusaders.
Yes, so now it's
Score
all
is now
tied up.
tied up without that point having to be played. Ratajkowski looks to find the first lead since the first point of this set.
Lions looking to make a pretty big comeback here, and it seems to be going off even
And
more.
St. Ursuline
The Crusaders.
has now taken the lead for one of the first times.
The last time they saw a lead in this game was when it was 1-0. Now it's 20-19. Ratajkowski on an insane run. Barely tips that one over the net. Madeline Keeper just can't find the right hit. It's 21-19.
What a comeback.
And Dominic,
From the
as you
Lions.
were saying, the ability for these Lions to come back in this game, the rally that they were building on in the later half of that first set, we're starting to see signs of that
Exactly.
now.
And another timeout called here by the Crusaders, just trying to put a stop to Ratajkowski's run. We'll see you after the break, ladies and gentlemen. And here comes Ratajkowski once again, sends that one over to Caroline. She just sits down and does not hit that one up.
The
Scores
the Lions
22-19.
are 3 points away from taking this. It seems
Crusaders
to be-
really looking to find their get back now.
3 points away from the Crusaders and 3 points away from winning this game.
It's one of the biggest comebacks I've seen in a while.
Liz Casey.
And that comeback is still going. The Lions are only 2 points away from taking this set under their belt.
And the Crusaders already using 2 timeouts to try to put a stop to this run. Ratajkowski just not listening to this icing right here. Sends it over once again.
Definitely on the struggle bus right now. Chain of errors is starting to affect them, but they finally find some light.
And Maddie Demler puts a stop to Ratajkowski's Linsanity run right here. Scores 20-23.
Pretty sure the Lions had a 9-point streak broken by the Crusaders.
And Liz Casey does not capitalize on the Crusaders' opportunity.
As now this will be match point for Ursuline if they can manage to score here.
And here we have Addie Franz on the serve, looking to close this set out for Ursuline and tie it up 1-1. Liz Casey on the return. Maddie Keeper. Violet Main is got it away. Number 9, Jillian Forrest.
And that is the end of this set. The Lions win 25-20. Anything else to say, Evan?
We saw a beautiful game by both teams here. What an insane comeback by the Lions. Ratajkowski playing out of her mind. Entire team working together, just as you said earlier, Dom. That's what they needed. This was a great set, and we'll see you, ladies and gentlemen, for the next one. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. The third set of this match between the Crusaders and Lions. Lions had an insane comeback last time. Started off 1-0. They started off again 1-0 after a little line fault there by the Crusaders.
The comeback started last game when it was 19-14, and they had an incredible streak when they went from 14 to 23 without getting anything interrupted. Truly incredible.
Truly crazy. Crusaders not looking to make those same mistakes again. That one ruled out by Emily, just a little bit too hard on the side. And Crusaders go down 2-0. They just look a bit frazzled after that insane run last set. They definitely need to have a short-term memory, though. Just acknowledge it happened, move on. This is a new set, new points, new you.
And with that point, the Crusaders might be back on their flow, might gain a bit more confidence back.
You know, this volleyball team for the Crusaders has definitely produced a lot of great athletes.
Exactly. I mean, if you look back on 2021, they were the state champions.
Yeah, they had Gatorade player Taylor Preston who committed. We had 3 D1 commits last year, and we have Corinne West Point Army commit this year. We've seen a lot of success professionally out of these people. But also, we're going to see a lot of future in this team. We obviously have 3 freshmen getting some good minutes on varsity here. We just had our Crusader preview day, hoping to bring in a lot of new kids from those feeder schools around the region into St. Henry.
Exactly said. Well put.
And Violet Main finding Crusaders' first real points in this game with an insane spike right down.
Very impressive by the Crusaders. They can keep up this. They might be able to get it. Might be able to get the full score to 2-1.
And here comes Emily on her first serve of the set. Sends it over. And Franz hits that over to Bierman. Bierman gets blocked by Corinne and Gianna.
It's all tied up now, 3-3. The Crusaders can take this back at any moment. Evan, with the building tension in this game, how do you think both teams are going to adapt to this difficulty? Because normally Crusaders, they're on the top of their game. They usually sweep most of the teams they're against. But this time it's now 1-1.
Okay, that was an insane spike there by Gillis. But honestly, beautiful play there by the Crusaders. What great teamwork right there. Great response to the Lions. But as you were saying, Dom, I think Kaiser has coached these girls well. She's definitely taught them not just the physical and skill-based aspects of volleyball, but the mental capabilities that are required to play this game. The short-term memory you need, the teamwork you need, the understanding that you're not always going to be in the lead, and there's deficits you're going to have to come back from. There's mistakes you're going to make, and Crusaders have shown that they can make those mistakes, but they can also come back from those.
Just like that, Crusaders scoring, making the score 5-3. Student section going wild over there in the corner.
And the Crusaders have such an insane volleyball season right here. I'm pretty sure their only loss was picked up at playing for a purpose against the Notre Dame Pandas, who were ranked number 3rd in the state at the time. And Liz Casey just not where she wanted that ball, smiling as she goes down, knowing that she won't make that mistake again. And Liz Casey does not make that mistake again. Corinne sends it over. Ursuline trying to respond, just cannot respond to Corinne Blackburn.
Now I remember seeing this last set. This was a very similar time. The Crusaders were up, then the Lions recovered. I think the Crusaders are going to be able to adapt to this.
I definitely think the Crusaders can hold on to their lead. They've learned from their mistakes last time. Miss Kaiser definitely had some words for them in the huddle. Definitely got them in the right mindset here, and they're not going to make those mistakes.
Exactly. Crusaders are not going to get as cocky as they were before. They're just going to let themselves go, and they're going to try their best, and they are going to win.
And a spike there from Ratajkowski, sending that one over to the Crusaders side. Score is 7-5. Your Crusaders are winning, but Elise Smith, the senior, will take this serve here for the Lions. And I'm looking at their roster right now. They have quite a few seniors on their team compared to St. Henry's too. So definitely a lot of veterans on this team, a lot of experience and understanding of the game. And that could lead them to make another lead in this game. 7-6 right now. Crusaders not looking to go back down. You remember what happened last time that in the second set? Not trying to replicate that. But it is out. Crusaders will take another 2-point lead in this game, 8-7.
Very well
Sorry.
done by the Crusaders. They're strategically putting in all of the work that they need to do to try and keep up the score.
Here comes Madeline Kiepert, looking to make her first serves of the set. And she sends it over. And there's Gillis. What a smackdown.
What a recovery.
And Kennedy sends that one over back to Gillis. Franz over there to Finn. Finn sends it over to tabling. Point called for the Lions. Not entirely sure what that was. Crusaders lead 8-7. Number 5, Madeline Goski will take her serve here. And we've definitely seen a different, oh, it's very quiet. We've definitely seen a different Ursuline team out here in the second and third sets compared to the first one.
Great recovery by the Lions.
And they tried to make that recovery a second time, just could not replicate what they did right there. Good fake out by Corinne Blackburn, screaming for the set, and just barely tips it over. Kind of psyched out the Lions defense.
Once again, Crusaders are up by 2 in this very, very intense game.
And Gillis smacks that one down to Kennedy.
Hits the wall.
She's definitely mounted that mental block we were talking about earlier. She's definitely figured out her way. And here comes Ratajkowski on the serve. We remember what happened last time she was back behind that line.
Last set, she truly brought one of the most incredible streaks I've seen ever in a volleyball game.
And Liz Casey doesn't place that ball where she wants. Sends it a little bit too far to the side.
And it's all tied up now. It's anyone's game.
9-9 here. Ratajkowski will take the serve. And Caroline barely tips it. Just not what she wants right there. And Paige Von I will make her first minutes in this match, subbing Liz Casey out of the game.
You know, this is my first match ever commentating, and I do have to say this is probably the most intense match I will see in a while.
Yeah, the Crusaders definitely have some good matches, some blowout matches, but this one has been nice and competitive. A great game to watch, and I hope you guys at home are definitely enjoying it too. And Madeline Keeper just stopped moving towards that ball. Not entirely sure what was going through her head there. Looks like the Lions coach is taking a seat. Miss Kaiser hasn't taken a seat this entire game, staying up and act them with her players. Scores 11-9 as your Lions will lead. Ratajkowski still on the serves. And Kennedy, Madeline over to Maddie, and sends that one down off the tip on the block. Lions just could not get what they wanted right there.
Crusaders are recovering very well. Now they're up 10. Now they're back to 10-11. They just need 2 more points to finally take a lead over the Lions.
And Weidman comes in here for Ratajkowski.
Who do you think is the biggest threat on the Lions team to the Crusaders?
You've seen a lot of great players here. They definitely all have their roles. Gillis with some insane spikes. Franz just making insane sets to Gillis. Gillis couldn't exactly execute right there, but we saw a great set from Franz. Franz has been amazing. Ratajkowski's been amazing. Gillis been amazing. Just a few to name.
Very, very well said.
And Liz Casey back in this game here. Sends that one over. Franz to Lions. Blocked once again by Violet Main. What a beautiful play there by the Crusaders. They take the lead right back from Ursuline. It's 12-11.
I'm at a loss for words. This is incredible.
That was Jillian Forrest who tried to get that one over, but the Crusaders just would not let her. And Weidman, Franz met at the net by Maine.
Someone managed to save it.
Helmer's good set, gets that one back to her. Ursuline keeps it alive. Franz sends it over. Kennedy keeps that one alive. Madeline to Maddie. Maddie hits it down. What a beautiful spike right there. Sends it straight to the face of Alice Smith.
Neither of these teams have got the timeout yet, which proves that both these teams are on their A game. They are doing their very, very best.
And not to jinx it down, but I think the Crusaders are starting to mount a run of their own. They definitely look to be alive, and that's another point for the Crusaders.
Crusaders are almost 10 points away from getting this set under their belt as well.
And Liz Casey made quite a few serves here. Here she looks for another point. Sends it over. Franz on the set. No good by Forrest. However, that was blocked off the hands of Helmers. Sends it out of bounds, so that will be a point for the Lions.
And looking over there, number 19 seems to be taken out of the action.
And Smith is out for Bierman. Bierman definitely looking to make an impact. We've seen her not too much in this game. Madeline keeps it alive. Maine sends it over. Weedman to Gillis. Gillis, what an insane hit. Honestly, yeah, Gillis, looking at her hits, looking at the way she just finds that set and gets to the ball. She's reminding me a lot of Anna Gard, who has committed to Eastern Michigan, was a senior on St. Henry last year. Definitely saw a lot of success at the school and seeing a lot of success in college already.
Like always, the Lions are keeping things close with the Crusaders, not even giving them a chance to breathe, not giving them any space.
And Crusaders little free ball. Franz over to Bierman. Bierman sends it over to Madeline. Madeline to Kennedy. Kennedy back to Maddie. And she's blocked, but that one's out, so that will be a Crusader point. (15-13). Maddie Demler will be serving here.
Crusaders only need 10 more points to get this set done.
Madeline Keeper subbed out for Gianna Butler. Gillis with the save, sends it up to the rafters. Franz over to Forrest. Forrest gets it blocked, barely finds its way back over the net. Bierman with the hit.
Trying to recover, but it was already too late.
And that will be Crusaders' point. I'm not entirely sure which call that was. But Crusaders on the point nonetheless. Have a 3-point lead, which is pretty sizable considering how competitive these two teams have been with each other. Here comes Franz once again to Gillis. Gillis with the smackdown. That one ruled in. Lions find another point in this game. 16-14. Not going away. And that's number 7, Alice Finn, coming into this game for Madeline Goski. Alice Finn, definitely a threat on the outside, trying to take a little bit of that distraction from Gillis.
Point again to the Crusaders. Once again, keeping up that 3-point lead.
In the student section for St. Henry, on their feet, looking alive right now. If I'm not mistaken, I see our red-haired friend Landon Sweeney over that student section. He seems to have abandoned his post.
It looks like it, yeah.
And Emily Helmers on the serve. Ursuline sent that to the Raptors. Corinne with a one set just sends it to the back line. Ursuline was not expecting that whatsoever.
What a play by the Crusaders. They've done a lot of great plays in this, and it has to be up there for one of their best.
And a timeout call by the Lions, noticing the Crusaders' 4-point lead right here, trying to put a stop to their momentum. We will see you after the break, ladies and gentlemen. And here comes Emily Helmers on this serve here. Crusaders up 18-14 in the third set. Set scores tied 1-1. Ursuline making it a competitive game.
Sent the ball right up to the rafters. And it's too late for the Crusaders to try and save the ball.
And Weedman will take these serves here for the Lions. They are down 3, looking to cut this lead. And Kennedy Sieg, Maddie Demler over to Gianna. Gianna smacks that down, blocked by the Lions. That was Ratajkowski and Bierman combined for that block. Good job to both of them getting up there to block an insane hitter. And Crusaders bailed out once again by another fluff serve by the Lions.
Crusaders are now 1 point away from getting to 5 points to 25. They can keep up this lead, they'll be able to knock the game out in a matter of sets.
And Violet Main, good serve. It was actually at 19 points last set that the Lions had mounted their comeback. I did not just jinx that. 19-17 here.
Seems like the Lions are trying something new for their attacking pattern here. Looks like both teams are going to try something new.
And Alice Smith sends this one over the net. Good job by Caroline to Maddie. Maddie, Gianna. Gianna blocked once again. Sends it back up, though, not giving up on the play.
Crusaders managing to recover. Great job by the Crusaders.
And Weedman, Finn to Kennedy. And Gianna once again found her way all the way to the other side of the court to get that spike right there. Just tips it over the net just enough to get that point.
So close, but yet so far for the Lions. It is now 20-17, 5 points, and then the Crusaders will win.
And hopefully the Crusaders can go on another run. They've seen a couple of this set. So have the Lions. And that one barely makes its way over the net. Radachewski, they're ready for her. Madeline Keeper trying to get tricky there. Radachewski once again. Tipped off by Kennedy C. Honestly, there's not much you can do against that. She did her best. Personally, I'm not returning one of these spikes that any of these girls hit to me.
St. Henry student section is going wild as we speak.
And another timeout called. We've seen a lot of great volleyball here. Scores 20-18. Your Crusaders lead, but we will see you after the break, ladies and gentlemen.
And we are back. Score right now is 20-18 as a serve starts, with the Lions getting the first serve.
And she sends it over. Nice easy serve by Paige Von Eye. Good return. That one's up in the rafters. Maddie Demler sends it over, though. And Franz to Gillis. Gillis blocked once again, but that one is out just barely. And the score's within one right now. Paige Von Eye getting her first few minutes of the game.
This game has been tied together. It has been very, very close. At any point in time, either of these teams can win.
And Goski getting some good serves. Maddie to Maddie, back to Maddie. And the triple Maddie combo gets a good point there.
Great recovery by the Lions.
Point was not returned yet. Corinne tries to get that. Is blocked by Radachewski and Gillis. Two of the insane Ursuline weapons combined together to block the West Point commit.
You can tell the strategy that is going into these plays. Radachewski is truly showing why she is an incredible player on this team. Also, look at the score. It is 20-20. It is all tied up. It is anyone's game now.
And another point for the Lions. They find a lead back in this game. Crusaders need to respond here.
The Lions same kind of mentality during the last set, and they won. So I think there might be a high possibility the Lions might be able to win this. And now it seems like we're going into a time 20-21. We will see after the break.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Your score is 21-20. The Lions currently lead. Goski has quite a few runs here. And Madeline over to Maddie. Maddie sends it over. Lions have no response. Scores all tied up at 21 apiece. Just keep in mind, folks, this is a win by 2 situation. So if the score is 24-25, a team will have to win by 2 points, not just 1.
See the Lions student section very hyper for this.
And Kennedy Sieg knocks that one over to Weedman. Weedman to Franz. Franz to Ratajkowski. And Madeline Keeper not happy with herself after that mistake right there. It's hard to combat these crazy spikes by all these seniors. There's so many seniors out there on that court.
As you also might have just seen, number 14 was brought out. Number 5 has been brought in.
5 out of 6 of Ursuline's players out on the court are seniors right now. And double hit called on the Crusaders.
Now the score is 21-23.
That's just a costly mistake that you cannot be making. And Ratajkowski on the serve once again. Crusaders need to put a stop to her.
Ratajkowski has had a lot of incredible serves. This might be another one.
And Maddie sends that one over. And here comes Franz. Franz to Gillis. Gillis smacks it down. And that one's sent to the scorer's table.
It looks like it. It is 21-24. This could be a 1-2 win for the Lions.
And here comes Ratajkowski once again. Smacks that one over. Liz Casey keeps it alive. This is for the set. Maddie Demler, off the hands of Ursuline, keeps this game alive. Crusaders have another chance, 22-24. They just need to tie this one up, give themselves some breathing room. There is no error, no room for error right here.
The Crusaders need to be confident in themselves. They need to stay humble, and they need to win this.
And Liz Casey, good serve, getting that to Franz. Franz back to Gillis. Kennedy can't capitalize. And Ursuline has won this set 25-22. We saw a lot of great plays by a lot of the seniors on Ursuline, definitely keeping the pressure up on the Crusaders, unlike set 1. This has been a great third set. Ursuline leads 2-1, and we will see you in the 4th one. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. Score is 0-0 as we start this brand new set. This is the fourth set. The current score is 1-2. And it looks like now the Lions have been keeping the same start that they had the last two sets, making it 0-1. The Lions are up.
And you remember what the result was of the last two sets. We'll see if that happens again. Kennedy had a good response there to the Lions spike. Hit it up, just a little miscommunication. Good job by Emily Helmers finding that open space, getting that point there.
Crusaders need to keep this offense up. If they keep playing aggressive, they might be able to truly win. Because if the Crusaders win this, it will go to a tiebreaker, truly.
And Maddie Demler here's to Gillis. Gillis to Franz. Franz back to Gillis. Smacks that one down. That was so fast I couldn't even see if that was in or out.
That was one of those violent spikes I've seen in a very long time.
And we just see that after Gillis again and again and again. She was blocked like 5-6 times. After that, she just made it her mission never to get blocked again. And Kennedy to Emily. Emily, way too high. Finds that one out of bounds. 3-1 Lions right now. And the Crusaders looking to receive this serve by Gillis. Gillis had two into the net. Kennedy, good receive. Maddie over to Maine. Maine spikes it down.
Great job by the Crusaders, bringing the points up, making it 2-3. The Crusaders can easily recover from this. They won.
And here comes Corinne Blackburn onto the floor. She's definitely had an impact up here at the net. Definitely being vocal at the net. Maybe getting into the heads of the Lions right now. Coordinating with her teammates, but also staring the Lions down. And Emily sends that one just barely over the net. And that's knocked down by Corinne. Corinne gets that point. Lions don't agree with it. And that was just a clean play. That insane wingspan combined with that 6'3" height just allows her to make plays like that, which were otherwise unavailable.
Very, very good point.
And Gillis, good save. Franz backwards to Bierman. And good job there. Maddie to Maine. Maine with another spike. Sends that one all the way to the stands. Crusaders find their first lead in this game, 4-3. Trying to win this set. Lead it to a fifth one.
If you guys can hear them, the St. Henry student section, very vocal today, it seems.
Yeah, with just such a small amount of kids, definitely find their way to make an impact in this game. Emily finds that one into the net. Scores tied 4-4. She'll come off. Not happy with herself, but we've seen a lot of great plays out of her. She's bound to make a mistake eventually. Here comes Weedman, sends that one over. And then Liz Casey, good response. Corinne barely taps that one over. Finds the empty space once again. Lions just couldn't capitalize on that. They definitely need to start adjusting, start spreading the court so Corinne doesn't have such an easy point.
Weedman was just a bit too late to try and save that ball.
And once again, that one to Weedman, just not where she wanted to set that one.
Lions are down by 2, but they've been in this position before, and they have recovered a lot of times.
And here comes Maine with the serve. That one's out of bounds. And Caroline Tabling subbing out here for Maine. Maine more of a front row player. Caroline just being her back row replacement. And here comes Smith on the serve. Caroline already making an impact. Maddie sets it to Gianna. Gianna, little free ball over. Franz sets it to Radachewski. Radachewski, that one's out. Don't see that very often, but Crusaders will take it.
Radachewski normally always gets it in, but this time it looked like she might be falling back a bit. You think all the pressure and just all the pressure that's been building on her has been weighing her down?
Maybe, but the gym has become eerily quiet all of a sudden. Kind of makes me seem weird for talking so loud. Radachewski barely sends that one over. Definitely trying to switch it up. Maddie to Maddie. Maddie finds the net. Crusaders still lead by 1.
I think another main reason why this crowd is not so vocal tonight, just because it's a very suspenseful game.
This
Most
is
of the people in
definitely
this audience are parents of these players tonight, and all of them want to see their kid win. They're just scared, and I'd be scared as well.
Liz Casey, good response there. Maddie Demler trying to make up for that last one, and she does, finding that point right there on the ground.
Great work by the Crusaders.
And Corinne Blackburn comes off. Emily Helmers finds her way back onto the court. Definitely looking to make an impact back in this game. Definitely looking like to come back. She had a mistake, came off the court. Looking to leave that one in the past. Weidman, good save. Franz back up to Ratajkowski. She gets blocked. Beautiful there. Emily and Maddie both making an impact on this game.
Crusaders
Scores 9-6 right now for the
They're
Crusaders.
turning up the volume, and they're really putting in more effort than they put in before. This is truly incredible by the Crusaders.
And this is the definition of Crusader grit. Mr. Brandon's very heavily on that crew grit core value. Crusaders showing that right now. And Weidman comes off for Forrest. Forrest, the only non-senior on the court for Ursuline right now. She's a sophomore, but she's definitely had an insane impact on this game. But that one's out by Ratajkowski. You see her insane serves these last few sets. That one just does not find its home.
Once again, the Crusaders are up by 3. This is we've seen this before in a couple of the sets before this, but most of the time Lions come back from this. How do you think the Crusaders are going to react if they do come back?
I think the Crusaders are locked in right now. I don't think they're thinking about losing this set. That is not on the agenda. That is not an option for the Crusaders right now. And that's a missed hit by Forrest. Crusaders will take another point.
A big reason why the Crusaders aren't going to fail, because they know what the opponent's weaknesses are and they know how they can use those.
Crusaders look like a well-oiled machine right here, just working as a team. Definitely having good bump set spike volleyball, and that's what you love to see. Franz over to Gillis. Gillis gets saved by Liz Casey. Main over to Maddie. Maddie sends that one home. That's straight to the ground. 12-7 Crusaders, 5-point lead right here. And that's a timeout called by Ursuline, trying to put a stop to this insane momentumly run by the Crusaders. We will see you after the break, ladies and gentlemen.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. Score is 12-7. The Crusaders are up by 5 with the first serve, and it looks like the Crusaders.
Liz Casey with the ace right there. Beautiful job. She's been just taking hits in the backcourt.
As I was saying, the Crusaders are getting another point, showing how dominant the Crusaders can be.
And that's that crew grit working through them. Liz Casey taking hits from all those spikes, learning to send them back. Ursuline looks a bit frazzled. Gillis can't find a home. Sends that one out of bounds.
Adding on to the point I made before the timeout, the Crusaders have been using the weaknesses of the Lions to show how good they are. Like in the first set, they used the fact that they didn't have a great synergy as they did, and used that to their advantage.
And Emily Helmers, what a spike right there. Really, I think the Crusaders have found their groove. They're locked in on this set. Every single one of them's on fire right now. They're just picking apart the Ursuline piece by piece.
If you look at the score, it is almost like a 10-point lead.
And Liz Casey makes a tiny mistake right there. Lions get this ball back, scores 15-8. Crusaders had an insane run. They're up by a lot. Looking to continue their lead, hopefully win this set and bring it to a 5th one. And Kennedy keeping that one alive. Little miscommunication by the Crusaders. Classic mistake. Nothing they can't come back from.
Lions, just like the Crusaders, are a very skilled team. it will take a lot for the Crew to be able to beat them, but I believe that the Crew will be able to do this no matter what. They have proven, like in the first set, that they are able to do it, and I know that they will do it.
And see, freshman to freshman, back to Maddie. Maddie lets that one drop. Had quite a bit of height. Ursuline didn't know if they should let that one out, and it just found its way straight to the ground. And Maddie Demler will end up taking these serves, hoping to bring this one home for the Crusaders. Maybe she can go on a 9-0 run. And that one set short. Gillis back to Franz. Franz to Bierman. Good job by Kennedy grabbing that one out of the air. And Gianna slams that one home to Weedman. Main slams that one to Bierman.
Up into the rafters it goes.
Franz to Gillis. Gillis with another spike. Maddie, good save. Just some great volley we're seeing right here. Emily over. Good drive by Golski. Franz. Weedman with a little free ball over to the back. Liz Casey takes it. Maddie to Emily. Emily taps it over. Weedman can't get it to go. Franz sends it home. Maddie to Main. Main to Franz.
No one is able to breathe in this exchange.
This is honestly insane. Gianna looking to close this one out. Does not get it to go. She needed an inch more height on that one, and it's going over. But that was an insane volley. Honestly, best one we've seen in the night.
We can tell that Coach Kaiser has trained these girls to be on the best that they could be, and they are showing it tonight.
And here comes Gillis. She sends that one over. Liz Casey's found a way to respond. Maddie Demler. Gianna just grabs that one, throws it down.
Great save by the Lions.
And Maine is blocked. Scores 16-11 right now.
5-point difference between the Crew and the Lions.
Gillis looking to make another serve here. Definitely had such an insane impact in this game. Not come off nearly at all. Liz Casey here. Emily all the way over to Gianna. Gianna taps that one over. Forrest to Franz. Franz back to Forrest. Kennedy keeps that one alive.
This is back and forth.
And Maddie with the free ball over. And Franz, what another set to Bierman. Bierman smacks that one home.
Hits the wall. Another point to the Lions.
Crusaders need a timeout here. Got to put a stop to this run by the Lions. They need a point. They need an Ursuline mistake. They need a response.
Crowd's getting very vocal, it seems.
And Gillis another one. Kaiser, call a timeout. We need a timeout. Put a stop to this momentum, please. She has faith in our girls. They can make a comeback. They're ahead by 3. Have lost quite a bit of their lead. They were up by 8 at one point. And here's Gillis with another serve. Liz not letting that one drop this time. Maddie over to Maine. Maine taps that one over. And that's the point the Crusaders were looking for. Kaiser knew it was coming.
Crusaders hopefully have gotten back their momentum that they need. They can build off this momentum and use the strength and the power that they already have. I think this is highly possible that the Crusaders can tie this up and make it a 2-2, leading to one final round.
And Emily, as long as they keep getting points off her serves, will stay in this game. Franz over to Finn. Finn is blocked. Franz over to Gillis. Gillis sends that one home. Liz Casey over to Maine. Maine taps that one over. And this has just been some great bump set spike. That's the kind of volleyball we love to see over here.
Great
Gianna
synergy by
sends that
both
one
teams.
over. She's blocked.
Great synergy by both teams on the court right now. Both teams prepping everyone.
And Gillis, you normally see those insane spikes. Barely taps that one over. Kind of frazzles the Crusaders. 3 of them down.
And the Crusaders cannot take the advantage.
And that was a smart play there by Franz. We've seen set after set after set. And then she just takes this one herself, taps it over, finds that empty space. And sub here, Paige Von Eye comes on for Gianna Bettler. Crusaders up 17-14 right now in the 4th set. This one goes to 25 as well. 5th set, however, only goes to 21. Crusaders looking to win here. Paige sets it over to Maine. Maine behind the back. And Ratajkowski barely hits that one out. I was honestly unsure from up here Refs called it out. Crusaders will take the lead 18-14, extend it to 4 points.
Have you seen a more intense game than this before? Because this is one of the most intense games I think St. Henry has seen in a very long time.
Honestly, I'm thinking back to intense games. I'm thinking back to my sophomore year playing for a purpose. We had an insane team. NDA had an insane team. It was back and forth, back and forth. Crusaders had the first set. NDA took out the last 3 sets. But every game was within like 2 or 3 points.
Wow. Crusaders barely not managing to take advantage of everything going on. Flipping it out of her arms.
And here comes Caroline Tabling on the court for Violet Main. We've seen a lot of great freshmen out here. Kennedy Sieg, Violet Main, Madeline Keeper, all making an impact. Corinne taps that one over.
Very close call.
Franz to Ratajkowski. Good save by Caroline. Maddie Demler just stops moving towards the ball.
19-16. It is a 3-point gap in between it. The Lions are slowly making their way up to the Crew, trying to take over that lead.
And timeout called right here. Crusaders and Lions looking to get their game plan together, looking to close out this game. We'll see you after the break, ladies and gentlemen.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back with this extremely close game in the 4th set of this all. Score recently actually just changed. 20-16, the Crew are up by 4. Still, though, this is a very close game. Evan, what are your thoughts on all of this?
Honestly, Crusaders need to find a way to close this one out. They had an easy first set. Ursuline was just not in the zone. They're really looking for a way to close this game out. If only it was like a 5th set, went to 21, this would be cake for them.
Exactly.
And that one hits the pole. That's a point for the Crusaders.
The Lions have came back from the same position before, and they have won. So the Crew needs to have their A game. They need to get these next 4.
And that's the freshman on the serve. Franz gets it back to Ratajkowski. It's blocked. Keeps it alive. Here comes Ursuline once again. Not the best hit. And that would have been 4 hits. Ursuline understands that point. Their coach calls a timeout. We saw a great 3 points there by the Crusaders. We'll see you after the break, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. The score is 22-16. Your Crusaders lead by 6. Looking to close this game out here. Ursuline not making that easy for them, especially with that point right there. Taking the serve back, taking the momentum back.
You can probably hear the Lions student section. They are vocal today.
And the Crusaders undefeated at home, not looking to change that today. Liz Casey, good serve. Maddie getting up there. What an insane spike down to the hardwood right there.
Crusaders
Wow.
only need 2 more points. This is a very, very high possibility that the Crusaders can take this home like they always do.
Crusaders looking to make this a set 5.
Oh, not the best from the Crusaders, bringing the score to 23-18. Crusaders still up, but that is a bit concerning.
And that's just not the look you see for Ratajkowski will take the serve. You remember what happened last time.
And it seems that we might be having deja vu to what happened last set. Ratajkowski serves, and they get a point. This is truly concerning. It seems that the Crusaders have lost a bit of their A game.
Crusaders up 4. Looking to go up by 6. Ratajkowski's out. Crusaders in this game. One more point to win the set. Liz
Crusaders
Casey.
are so close to bringing this to one final game.
Liz Casey, you saw her, had a lot of great points off the serve earlier in this game. Looking to make one final one in this set to close it out and bring it to a 5th.
This could be it.
And here comes Liz. Franz over to Gillis. Gillis off the net. And that points to Ursuline.
24-20. Crusaders can still take this home.
And Franz here on the serve. Looking to send this one back into Ursuline territory. Kennedy, good dive. Main sends it over. Good save by Ursuline. Franz over to Gillis. Gillis smacks that one home. And that's another point for Ursuline. 21-24.
I feel like
Crusaders
I'm
only
getting
up by 3.
flashbacks to what happened last time.
Crusaders need 1 point. They need one Ursuline mistake. Ursuline knows this. Ursuline's not going to make a mistake. Crusaders need to win this one by force. And that one's out. Ursuline made the mistake. Crusaders win the 4th set. We're going to a 5th, ladies and gentlemen. We'll see you soon.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back with the 5th and final set. It is 0-0. It is anyone's game now. The main question is who has the most stamina physically and mentally.
And Gillis smacking this one down. We've seen this pattern in the 4 previous sets. 1-0 Lions take the lead here.
If you're just getting here now, the first set, the Crew managed to take a win. The second and the third were taken by the Lions, and this most recent one was taken by the Crew. This is anyone's game.
Gillis smacking that one over again. Violet sends it to Madeline. Back to Violet. Smacks it over. Gillis, good save there. Franz puts it up for Forrest. And Kennedy not letting that one drop. Emily finds the open space. We've seen that spot right there on the court many times before. Corinne and Emily just capitalizing on a tiny little tip over the net, getting that point for the Crusaders. And once again, ladies and gentlemen, to remind you the fifth set rules, this one's going to 21 points, and it's a win by 2. Franz here. Blocked, Gillis is. Franz off the back to Bierman. Sends it to Liz Casey. Maddie back to Emily. Emily smacks it down.
Back and forth, back and forth.
And Bierman's blocked, but it's out. That's a point for Ursuline. And Finn comes in here for Goski. Finn, a senior, keeping the trend of seniors and seniors and seniors for this team. Gianna sends it to Violet. Violet doesn't get the tap over that time.
Just came up short. That was the big higher. That would have been most likely a point for the Crew.
Rare miss you don't see from her very often.
Well, last game we saw the same predicament and the Crew came back.
This Ursuline team's insane this year. Doesn't look to have too crazy of a future compared to St. Henry. Emily smacks that one home. Ursuline finding a way to come back. That one was going out. Kennedy saves it nonetheless. And it barely finds its way over the net. Crusaders getting another point.
You know, Evan, in the last 2 sets, we've seen the same situation where the Lions, they're up 0-1, and then eventually this turns into 2-3.
Hopefully the Crusaders can continue their pattern from the last set and win this one.
Hopefully.
And Emily just smacks that one home line drive.
And let's not forget last set. Oh.
And the refs call that one in bounds. That was too close to tell.
Back to what I was saying. From the last set, the Crusaders managed to make it to 21 before the Lions with the gap in between. So it's a high possibility that the Crusaders can rewrite history.
And Weidman with a good serve right there. Corinne smacks that one home. Weidman with the dive. Bierman sends that one out of bounds. Crusaders in this game, 1 point down. I've just been corrected. This game is to 15 points, not 21. Causing the Crusaders a little bit more stress, going down 5-3. And that's a missed serve by the Crusaders, giving up the momentum there. Violet comes off, Caroline subs in, and here comes Gillis.
I think throughout this whole game, the synergy of the Lions has drastically gone up. Because at the start of the game, they didn't have as much synergy as they do now. Now they're passing it to each other, and they truly know how to set each other up, which I think is pretty good improvement by the Lions.
And McKenna Higgins came on for one play, missed the serve, and went back out. Gillis smacks that one down. What an insane hit. Oh, my goodness. And
Lions
Finn
are
comes
only
to the
9
bench.
points away from getting that 15. While the Crew, they still got a bit of a way to go. They still have to get 11 points. But I believe that they can do this.
Here comes Maddie Demler with the spike. That was beautiful, straight to the backwood. Scores 5-6. Crusaders not leaving the tail of Ursuline. And here comes the freshman, Kennedy Sieg. Has an insane serving stat. Barely misses any. She's missed one earlier in the game. Not going to make that mistake again. Raczewski is blocked. That's a point for the Crusaders. 6-6.
Great job for the Crusaders. They've used that move a couple of times, and it just seems like the Lions have no true way to reverse that. They have tried to I think maybe even 10 times, and every time the Crusaders have fought back. This is why they are one of the best in the state.
And Kennedy C barely misses that one right there. Goes into the net. As a freshman, these loud games, these nerves definitely get to you. And Ratajkowski will send that one to Kennedy. Keeping that one alive. She sends it over.
What a recovery by the Crusaders.
We've seen that connection 1,000 times before in this game. Franz to Gillis. And Maureen calls a timeout. Crusaders trying to stop the momentum here of the Lions. And we will see you after the break, ladies and gentlemen.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. The score is 6-8. The Crusaders are down by 2, but I do believe they can come back from this. I'm pretty sure from my sources it is the first one to 15.
And the Crusaders go down 9-6 right there. Emily Helmers just got completely stuffed at the net. Ursuline has a lot of tall players, not making it easy to score like St. Henry normally does. Liz Casey, good response there. Oh, you just can't do that. Gillis tries to put her hands completely over the net.
Another point to the Crusaders, though. Hopefully the Crusaders can take this momentum and use their advantage.
And student section of the Crusaders calling Ursuline out for that one. You cannot do that. Franz to Gillis. Once again, same exact block angle, same exact spot where the ball ended up.
That was one of the most powerful serves I have seen all day, Evan.
Gillis just keeps hammering them down on the Crusaders' defense. Crusaders, no room to breathe. And Liz puts that one up.
Up to the rafters.
Maddie to Maddie. Maddie to net. Scores 11-7. Crusaders down 4 points until the Lions
This is
can come away
really
with
not
this.
a good sign for the Crusaders. If I'm not mistaken, they have not lost the home game. And I don't think they plan on... Oh.
And Crusaders need to lock in right here. Need to keep this game alive. Timeout call right here. This is surely crunch time in this game. We'll see you after the break, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Scores 12-7 in the 5th set here, going to 15 points. And Kennedy Sieg saves that one. Violet smacks it home, getting the Crusaders back within 4.
The Crusaders needed that. They have been down a lot of points, and I think I've already said this before, but I'm going to say it again. I don't think they've lost a home game yet, so they need to win this.
And here comes Maddie Demler on the serve. Sends it to Gillis. Gillis does a 360 and smacks this one home. Ursuline, 2 more points to take this one away. Gillis, we've seen such an impact from her in this game throughout the night. And we're seeing it right here.
The students,
She looks to take this one home.
both student sections have been cheering on the others, trying to get the other ones some momentum, and it's clear that Crusaders are getting a bit more momentum than the Lions.
And Gillis giving the Crusaders a chance. Giving them a chance. Emily Helmers, 9-13 right now. And that one's over the net. And it's a point for the Crusaders. One ace by Emily.
The Crusaders still have this.
And Ursuline calls a timeout. Crusaders getting 2 points. That's the last thing they need. This has just been such a close, hard-fought game right here in crunch time. We'll see you after the break, ladies and gentlemen. And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Your score is 13-10. Crusaders down 3. Game to 15. Emily sends it home. Gillis sends that one up. Finn tries to knock it over.
Oh, recovering.
Blocked by Corinne. And Forrest sends that one to the back row to Emily. Corinne tips it over. Weedman making comeback from her mistakes.
Bouncing off the rafters.
My goodness, what is happening here? Oh my goodness! What a hit by Maddie Denver. Crusaders are down by 2.
I do not believe it. The Crusaders with an absolute fireball of a hit. I'm at a loss of words.
And it's been such a hard-fought night. Crusaders need 4 more points to win this game. And Emily, another great serve to Weedman.
Forrest
Oh!
blocked.
And that's a point for the Crusaders. 12-13.
They still have this. They can still do it.
And the Lions call another timeout. We are not going to ad break, ladies and gentlemen. We just saw an insane run from the Crusaders. 2 amazing points there. We saw an insane spike from Maddie. We've seen some great teamwork there, not letting any slip-ups happen. Honestly, Dominic, I don't know what you've seen, but I see Ursuline. They don't look the same as they did before these timeouts. What do you think?
Any other thoughts about this, Evan?
I don't know. Ursuline knows they need to lock in right here. They have not many chances to make mistakes. Ursuline knows they've made mistakes. Ursuline knows how to fix those.
And as we come back to the game, it is still 12-13 with the Crusaders.
And here
going
comes
for it.
Emily. Another serve looking to continue her streak. And that one was beautiful. Franz to Gillis once again. Maddie saves it. Lizzie's got it. Over to Violet. Violet sends it home. Franz over to Bierman. Bierman off the net.
Oh,
Maddie can't get there in time. This is set point, ladies and gentlemen.
the Crusaders need to get a point here, just to even have the chance.
And Coach Kaiser chooses to call it. Coach Kaiser asks for a timeout. Ref does not allow it.
Surprising move by Coach Kaiser.
And Violet tips it over. Bierman there to respond. Franz to Radachewski. She's blocked! Crusaders still in this game!
It's not over just yet, but the Crusaders with a needed point.
13-14 is your score. Violet Main, the freshman, on the serve. It is a win by 2. Crusaders will need to be 16 points,
This
if
is
I'm not mistaken.
just- I am at a loss of words.
And that one was stepped by Gillis. That was not getting in.
Tied up. It is all tied up. It is 14-14. I have never seen a game like this. Neither commentating on it or just watching it.
And all of you there at home, I hope you're enjoying this game, because I certainly am. Violet, another serve. Here she comes. And Gillis does not knock that one out of bounds this time. Franz back to Gillis. Gillis once again. What a shot. Kennedy, what a save. Liz sends it home.
Great teamwork by the crew.
And Franz to... Oh, my goodness.
Oh,
And Ursuline Another point.
It is
This is
not
set
o-
point once again, ladies and gentlemen.
Before the Crusaders got to 14, this would have been over. But no, the Crusaders keep fighting. They can do this.
And here comes Smith. Makes her serve over the net. Caroline, good dig. And here comes Liz. Sends it to the ground.
Tie it up.
15-15. And subbed in here, Gianna Butler comes off. Madeline Keeper comes on to serve this one out for the
These teams
Crusaders.
keep tying it up. It might be possible this game might just go to 25.
Honestly, that is not what I'm trying to see. I'm trying to see the Crusaders win.
They need this win.
And Weedman on the return. Franz behind her back. And that one was blocked, just not over the net.
It is 15-16 now. One more point, and this could be over.
It's never over when it comes to Crusaders.
It's never
They've come
over.
back 3 times from this.
They
can
have
do it
to.
again. And Liz, good hit up. Correct, sends it into the hands of the defenders.
16
I'm losing my
16.
voice, but I do not care. This is an amazing game, 16-16. Crusaders, please give us 2 points.
This is my first ever game commentating, and I'm glad it's my first.
Kennedy, please
glad
send
to
this
be
one
here.
home. And that
Come
one,
on.
no spin on the ball. Franz sends it up to Gillis. Gillis with a smackdown again.
Again, we're in the same predicament we've been in. One more point for the Lions, and this could be over.
You'd think after 5 sets they would realize Gillis is such a weapon on the hit.
But look who's serving. Ratajkowski is serving. This could be it.
Ratajkowski sends it to Kennedy. Kennedy. Maddie sends it
It's not
down.
over.
17-17.
It's not over. 17-17.
What is going on? Crusaders.
Ratajkowski put back onto the bench.
Crusaders, multiple chances to capitalize. Can they do it? There's no one else I'd rather have serving this ball than Liz Casey right now. And she sends it over.
Sending it over.
Franz to
Going
Gillis.
for it.
Kennedy keeps it
Kennedy
alive.
Rappers.
Maddie to Maddie. Maddie over. Keeps alive by Smith. Franz to Gillis once again. Kept alive. Maddie once again. And they're going to hit it to Gillis. Gillis is blocked.
But they're still in it.
Franz to Forrest. Forrest is
How are they
blocked.
doing this?
Oh my goodness.
Once again, we are in the same predicament. 17-18.
How many blocks do you need to get a point?
I'm sorry for yelling, but this is insanity.
And here comes Franz.
Well,
And good job, Liz Casey, keeping this one in the game. Maddie sends it off their hands. It's 18-18.
they are back and forth.
I was thinking about what you said, Dom. This one might go to 25. And here comes Maddie Demler. Can she do it for the Crusaders?
Has hearts of warriors. They will never back down.
Never give up.
Well
Kennedy keeps it
said.
in the game. Maine is blocked. 19-18. Ursuline takes another lead.
I don't even know what to say. This is incredible. I don't think any of them have timeouts. If they did, they would be used immediately.
Back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. That's why it's called volleyball.
One big game of volleyball.
Here comes Kennedy.
Back and forth.
Maddie, Emily sends it over.
Over the rafters.
Then to Kennedy. Kennedy, beautiful position there. Maine throws it over. And here comes Bierman. Maddie keeps it alive. Kennedy sends it over to Emily. Emily smacks it down. It's kept alive by Franz. Franz to
Not over.
Weedman. Gillis smacks it home.
And it is over.
And Ursuline has won the game.
The
20-18.
have defeated the Crusaders.
And this is a second loss for the Crusaders in their entire season. This was just
What
such a competitive
a
game.
match.
Ursuline, definitely a team to be reckoned with.
Evan, I've been happy to
2018.
be here commentating with you. Thank you so much.
Thank
also,
you.
for the person that left us, Landon, everyone, I want you to just, if you see him at any time, just tell him thank you. He was incredible.
Thank you,
all
ladies and
so
gentlemen,
much.
for tuning in tonight. Thank you for witnessing this amazing game between the Lions and the Crusaders. Even though the Crusaders could not come out with a win tonight, we saw a lot of great volleyball played, and I know everybody here is proud of them. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. I've been Evan Parhad with,
Dominic Tabari.
and we will see you guys at another time. Good night.